we have two guys getting unblocked here, which is like I showed in my gameplay yesterday, happens quite a bit. This guy just gets crossed up. He goes right around him. Matter of fact, three guys, all three of these guys get in. Look at that. Like they all would have. I don't know. Those two in the back are getting kind of stupid. But realistically, all three of these guys would have got past. It was almost like a damn screenplay. He tries to let his guy go, and then somehow he gets suctioned back. He gets held, essentially, back into blocking. Like, look right here. The 33, this is some nano detection or something. Welcome back, YouTubers and Madden fans. This is Madden Money Shot, sniffing out the Madden cheese as always. Got some plays for you today out of my Patriots defensive ebook. I put out a video yesterday. It was a gameplay video, and I said in that video, if you guys wanted to see the blitzes that I was using, the defenses that I was using, hit the like button or let me know in the comment section. And I got enough of that I figured you guys probably could use a new defense. And funny enough, I've been using this pretty much the entire year, maybe even going back to last year. I've been using pretty much this formation pretty non-stop, and this formation really hasn't been hit with too many patches. The patches just came out, but I haven't noticed any of the blitzes or plays that I put out really get affected by that. So with that in mind, I already put out a couple of plays, some base defenses. I like the cover 2 and stuff like that. I'll try to put those links in the description for people that want to catch up. But I realistically used probably like 5, 6, 7 plays out of this formation. And as time goes on, I discover new ones based off the fact that I'm in this so much. But the 2 that I'm going to show you today, maybe 3, because I'm going to touch up on the original one, the mid blitz, a little bit in the beginning. But the 2 that I'm going to show you today are going to be the nickel dog 2. And the nickel overload 3. They're pretty much the same concept. Just one is a little bit riskier than the other. But let's start off with the important one here, the mid blitz. You probably know this play, but I'm just going to show you one adjustment that's kind of key to all 3 plays I'm going to show you today. So let's go ahead and let's pick that. On the defensive or the offensive side, we're just going to go random nickel. I'm not even going to run a play really. I just wanted to show you guys the original setup. All that really was is I would bring this safety down into the center here, hovering right over the center, and the effect that would have, and it's been doing this all year, is it would basically give you a better chance of one of the edge defenders just getting off. And the reason that I wanted to show that, because I'm going to do something pretty similar in the next 2 plays. I also spread the line 9 times out of 10, and this is pretty much the result you're going to get. I'm going to let it run one time. You'll get like I said, all those players are coming in. It looked like a screen or something like that. But that's probably the base defense that I use the most. Like I said, I'll go to the replay. I don't want to show this too much. I don't want to waste too much time with it. But you can see, like I said, edge defenders come in clean. So now you got to have a play coming off of that you can use that's more like a zone, because people have man beaters. The reason that you can't run that play as successful as it is, like I said, it's my base defense, it's my #1 run defense. I get a lot of heat. I run that play maybe half the game. I can get away with that, but I still want to mix in some other plays. And like I said, I did put out something out of the cover 2 and the cover 3, but I still want to put out plays where I can also get pressure, and that's where these 2 plays come in hand. So now we're going to do something that's the exact same idea. It's just a little bit safer because it's a cover 3. So this is like the same principles as the nickel dog 2, but you're basically getting a little bit better deep coverage. You're not taking as much risks there because I'm not bringing the deep safety down. So let's go ahead and let's pick that. We're going to keep going random gun on offense. The cover 2 is definitely the better version of the blitz. But this is, I have the baseline sometimes to bring that guy back in. But this is definitely, like I said, it's just safer. So here we have 5 wide. I'm going to bring this safety. Like I said, I'm matching everything I'm doing from the original play, which is the mid blitz. I'm going to bring that safety down. You're going to see how, you can't baseline this, because if you baseline this, a lot of times, your safeties will just get roasted if they're down on the line. So if I have to baseline to the point where the safeties are not right in the cornerback's face. So like right here would be ideal, where they're back kind of, they're just playing back a little bit. Because if you guys know, cover 3 safeties get roasted on streaks if they're in the cornerback's face. It's ridiculous. So like I said, this one here, you might have to bring this cornerback down manually because the baseline doesn't work the same way. So like I said, once again, bringing the guy down that's not covering deep. I know I got to get back to where Josh Doxson is, but I can really cover him kind of like inside And then, like I said, right there, I mean, that's, you know, the underneath, cover threes are always vulnerable underneath. Let's take a look at the pressure got there, though, by the way. So let's see if this happened like I expected to. So once again, we're coming off the edge. Same idea. Nobody is blocking this guy. It's just the way that the play is designed. So you have 5 blockers blocking 4 guys, and then you always have an edge guy coming off. So, you know, you really just have to take away the short routes when you're running a blitz like this. Make the quarterback, you know, like I said, you're going to see the computer quarterback throw short every time because of that. So like I said, once again, the same alignment. All I'm doing is spreading the line. Like I said, I can't do the I can't press and show blitz because, like I said, that's dangerous for those cover 3 safeties. So I'm going to back them off. Sometimes the cornerback will stay, like there he stayed, but sometimes you'll have to manually put him there. So like I said, I have to, I know already, I have to jump back, cut off Crowder, and then I can basically cover the middle once I let him go to that safety. You can also, like when I do the man coverages, I bring these safeties, kind of align them with the tight end. You can do that here as well. So here we go. Like I said, cut off that route. And that would have been, you know, if it wasn't for the pressure, he had me outside. So I don't even know what happened there with the coverage, but let's take a look at the replay because something happened. Something hit the quarterback. So here he comes flying in. Like I said, that 73, he comes over late. I mean, that's a pulling guard if you watch the replay. No, I'm sorry, that's a pulling center. As you can see there, I hold him, and then look at it. He comes over, takes away one guy, but it's too late, and we're just getting right to the quarterback. So like I said, I don't know what happened with the coverage outside. That was a bit strange. The cornerback, look how he sits down on that route. I mean, and it just gets beat over the top. I didn't even know they do that. So that would have been my assignment. But luckily, like I said, I mean, this is a really good blitz, so I didn't get burnt because that would have definitely gave me problems outside. I mean, I don't know if that safety would have dropped back. If he would have thrown it right on here, I'm not sure if that safety would have dropped back or not. But really good pressure. So obviously, most defenses are going to be, you know, greatly benefited by a user. Here, I'm going to flip it too, because once again, I have 3 tight ends. Tight ends never really worry me. I can catch up with them. I got like a 90-speed safety or whatever. I'll always try to take the tight end side because tight ends are just a lot easier to cover. I haven't had any run plays against this, by the way, which is weird. So that was just a cover 3 play. That's why that worked out. You know, one more time, I'm just going to check the pressure. And sure enough, you know, that's the one thing is I had it on the wrong side, but it still worked out. You can see this guy we have 2 guys getting unblocked here, which is like I showed in my gameplay yesterday, happens quite a bit. This guy just gets crossed up. He goes right around them. Matter of fact, 3 guys, all 3 of these guys get in. Look at that. Like they all would have. I don't know. Those 2 in the back are getting kind of stupid. But realistically, all 3 of these guys would have got past. It was almost like a damn screenplay. That's insane. So really only 2 guys were getting blocked on this particular play. 6 blockers, 2 guys are getting blocked, and then these other 3 are coming in free. At some point, maybe those trailing 2 guys might have got blocked, but that's insane. Like I said, from this, you'll get some glitchy looks from time to time. I can't even necessarily explain why it happens that way, but you'll see times where like 2-3 guys will come in untouched, like it did there. So let's go ahead and let's do this one more time. Base align my guy here. Like I said, I don't want to deal with those stacks. That's too far out. I definitely got to bring this guy down. So like I said, you can base align to a point where your safety stay back and your corner comes up, but sometimes it's easier just to align him. So here we go. He's not even all the way to the line like I would like him to be, but we'll go ahead and run it like this. Right there, boom, look at that. Defense, defense, defense. That outside guy takes away that receiver going back. So let's watch the replay on that. I got a feeling pressure forced that early throw too. So let's take a look here. We definitely have, you know, he's coming in the long way. You know what I'm saying? Like that one guy typically takes away the edge blocker and allows the faster cornerback to get around. 66 actually tries to disengage and go over, but you know, this is just some mad BS. He tries to let his guy go, and then somehow he gets suctioned back. He gets held essentially back into blocking. Like look right here, the 33. This is some nano detection or something, because 33 is like 3 yards past 73. 73 is damn near falling over, and then somehow he just gets suctioned back into the play. Okay, yeah, you're bravo. That's a great animation. But either way, it didn't matter because the cornerback still comes in free, and that's the idea. I mean, the guy gets around the edge anyway. I mean, 98 might have got the play anyway. But it's pretty much untouched every time. And then, like I said, I mean, you know, you have great coverage in the back end. You still have 6 guys covering, and then we get a really good play on the ball, and we get a pick. So that's it. I'm going to end it there. That's really 3 plays, but, you know, the mid blitz, I mean, I've didn't really go over that too much, but you definitely have at least 2 plays in this. If you guys want to see more defenses and more blitzes, hit the like button, I'll do that. Other than that, thanks for watching Madden Money Shot out. Need more help or just want to show your support? Then head over to my Patreon and join my team, where you can get exclusive content like ebooks and bonus plays, as well as early access to my vids and more. Link in the description below.